I have no illusions about this. I don't know why you keep thinking it.
Dude, I got a fucking weird looking head. Like, what's up, dude?
You're
just now noticed?
Yeah. Welcome to the Friday Fallout. I'm the Juggernaut, isn't it? No. Anyways, welcome to the Friday Fallout, everybody.
Bitch weird.
I don't want any trouble, man. I thought this was something else.
Yeah. We got Anthony, Ramella, we got Snorkel, Sharpay, and we got Geekus the Maximusist.
Allegedly.
I don't know. I've seen the receipts. You saved $5.16. Don't you love when you go grocery shopping and they're like, "You saved $2"? I don't get that's $2. Shut the fuck up, dude. That's it.
No, I
That's
didn't.
it.
Don't lie to me. I did not.
I know
I
you
don't
look forward to this
use
at the
one
end
of
of
those
every
number
shift,
cards.
Brenda. Like this, I'm helping people. I saved them $2. You didn't do it. Number one. Number two, I'm still using a phone number from 1998. I can't even get my rewards. Oh, you should use your points for fuel, bitch. I haven't had that phone number in 24 years. Email. We didn't have email back then. You got my AOL? No, me either.
To answer your question, Big Rick, it's Vandal.
Yeah, Big Rick's like, I only showed up in case there was a girl here. Delane doesn't watch
the internet.
That's why Delane doesn't come in the chat anymore because Big Rick's here. So thanks a lot, Big Rick.
That's the same reason Lisa does it anyways.
I'm guessing because she's got something better to do.
Yeah, laundry. No.
Anything else.
Literally, and...
But yeah, Angela was going to come on with us, but she had some family stuff going on, so she's not going to be able to make it tonight. So we are going to reschedule with her for a later time. So, Big Rick, you could save all the one-liners you Googled 5 minutes before the show for then.
So we'll have to reschedule the wet T-shirt contest because, you guys would all lose. So, unfortunately.
So you've been saying I've drank 8 bottles of water and I'm not going to pee on anyone? I don't think I understood what's going on.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, God damn it.
No water sports this evening, that's for sure.
Well, you know what?
Yes.
I'm going to go call my friend Ronald Kelly.
Well, shout out the 2 people in chat, and then we'll get on with the show.
Geekus, Snorkel, thank you. No.
Hey, you're welcome. Moving right along. That beautiful bean footage.
We got Big Rick in the house. He's an afternoon all. He's cheersing us. He's also doing Snorkel's fist pump air. He's pumping Snorkel's butt full of air. That's what those emojis mean.
Hey, you know what? I prefer liquids, but air works okay.
Yeah.
Air's technically a liquid.
Snorkel's favorite Tool album was Enema, so let's be fair. We got Mr.
Sober was the best song on said album.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, and we got When Tucky Shines in the house. He says, "What's up, y'all? Hope everyone's good." Well, we're here. No. But yeah, so Anthony's got some stuff planned. We can catch up, see what Anthony's been up to. Geekus maybe? Snorkel? I do nothing.
I've been busy. Like it's been nonstop here for like the last month. I feel like I'm finally starting to get caught up on things. I haven't been on Instagram as much. My social media has really been lacking. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with work. I owe lots of projects out there, and I'm just trying to get them all done. So if you haven't seen me on Instagram, that's why. I just, after being creative all day, sometimes it's tough to just, find the joke and be able to do that. So I will get back on that. It's just, I'm in a little futz right now is all it is. I'm just making up words as I need to. So,
it's a good
Geekus,
word.
we know you're getting out here early. How was your week? How's things going?
I am dying.
Okay.
But doing better. So I'm not dying as bad as I was earlier this week. No, it's been good. Just come down with something, or maybe a couple things. I don't know what.
Gotcha.
Well, that's what you
Something
get
like
for
that.
eating a sushi from the gas station.
Don't you ever tell me. I will do that. It will happen again. I will eat that sushi again.
You guys ever
They
get
should
brave?
make it look so good if they don't want you to eat it.
I don't even like sushi, and 7-Eleven sushi looks slapping. Like
Exactly.
it's like that's where I choose to eat sushi. I'm like, you know what? This gas station, you see, might be the place where I try something new. Usually it's
I
like
like it.
crack, like behind.
I like it display temperature. It's not warm or room temperature. Display temperature.
Oh, God.
It'd be even better if like they did it where like where nowadays in some stores you got to like take the card for something because it's something expensive and they go grab it from the back. Well, if you went and you grab like the sushi at the gas station, they're like, okay, hold on, you swap it out for something that's like way different. It's like under the desk. It's not even in the display thing. He's like, oh yeah, hold on.
Hang on a second. Just
I only have one thing to say about display sushi.
Get out. Big Rick says
get it
Good
out
night,
of
everybody.
the display and into your belly.
yeah.
Whoa, just fucking gross.
Brr,
Just
brr.
not like this.
Not like the back to back.
Not like this.
It wasn't the spy balloon, Big Rick. That's something else I'm actually not allowed to disclose.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Fun fact, the spy balloon was actually in someone's butt and they were too afraid to ask for help.
Turns out the spy balloon was the friends we made along the way.
Turns out F-22 Raptors really like shooting down spy balloons over Canada.
Yeah, the only
But,
air-to-air
not even
kill.
not even using missiles. They were literally using machine guns. Like, but you have
So
missiles.
where's the fun in that?
That's
I
when
mean,
you
it's
get
target practice, honestly.
That's when you get your kill streak on Call of Duty and you have inverted controls and forget.
Whoops, it's fine. It's because we had ordered a bunch of F-35s. I think we wanted to try them, but unfortunately, the state scrambled their 22s faster.
Yeah, we asked afterwards.
Hey, it's cool. It's cool.
You guys promised to build Tim Hortons Lower South, so, you know.
Hey, we need some F-35s. We need some Tim Hortons further south. What are we doing?
It was a good trade. We're still waiting on those Tim Hortons.
And the best part about it all is that you can make fun of the Air Force even more. That's the first air-to-air kill for the F-22. Seriously, like they've never had a kill in their service of life. Like,
No, but goddamn, do they look good in an air show?
When
Let me
they
tell you
entered
what.
service, there wasn't anybody willing to fight them. Balloons can't say no. Wait, oh boy, that was.
Oh, actually, next slide.
yeah.
Next
I
slide.
gotta-
Next slide.
I gotta go
Hello.
before I cancel us.
I'm not ever going to a Canadian birthday party if they're sending up planes for balloons. Like, fuck that. Like,
that's
It's the snowbirds.
sound like
It's
a good time at all.
that's the worst gender reveal I've seen all year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Second for me.
Hey, yeah.
Your gender is F-22 Raptor.
How did that
You know,
go,
I'll
by
take
the
that.
way?
Yeah, actually, I want to know. How was it?
Well, he got sick.
Well, I got sick, so
You got the bug.
Did it have anything to do with the way they revealed it?
no.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Were you guys
No,
railing
fortunately
lines?
not.
They revealed
was,
it by coughing in everybody's mouth. He just doesn't understand the correlation.
This is what you should have did. Like,
it was not my scene. I don't understand those things. I've never understood them, and now that after having been to one, I definitely never want to go to another one again, and I don't understand why people do it. I also
You
don't,
don't have many friends that are going to invite you to another one.
which is great news. Which is great news because it's not for me. I don't have interest in. Congratulations! I'm
Yeah.
maybe
If
they have
Boomer
another
has
one.
another one,
Has
that's the
another one?
only person.
you know what? If
Exactly. Otherwise-
Keegan ever loses a virginity, I'll go to his.
Word. Yeah.
You know what? Fair play. I would do that for him, but I mean, I don't know if he sent you guys that video of fishing for 2 hours. Just some woman losing their shit. I can't explain it properly.
Yeah.
But it's just like I wanted to write back and just be like, Keegan, why is your mom yelling at you
Yeah.
for not answering your phone?
So our friend Keegan, we'll catch everyone up, then we'll go on some stuff, get the rundown. But our friend Keegan's an avid fisher. He's the guy on Facebook with holding up a fish profile, you know what I mean? Like, I drive a Subaru for the off-road part, you know what I mean? He's like the anti-vapor. And
Okay.
he goes out on canoes and he goes fishing all the time. And so
He's got
today-
a kayak. How
yeah,
dare he?
excuse me, a kayak, and he goes fishing and stuff. And then he sent us because he sends it to Geekus, he sends it to me, and he said like that meme where it's the monkey on the phone, you know. And he's like, you know, and it's like when you tell that you'd be only fishing for 2 hours and it's 4 hours later or whatever. It's like, Keegan, there's no girl calling you, like Geekus said. Like your mom's not gonna call
Oh,
you.
your mom. Keegan, why is your mom so mad at you?
You don't have a
Answer your
girlfriend.
damn phone.
No
Isn't a
girls.
canoe isn't a canoe just a kayak with more seating?
Yeah.
It's a canoe is an open top kayak with more seating.
It's a cabriolet canoe.
Yeah, a cabriolet.
Yeah.
A canoebriolet.
A canoe.
This is as close as you guys are
Okay.
getting to boat parts tonight, so enjoy
We
it.
need to get Volkswagen in on this because they could build a good one.
But
They
anyways,
could do it.
yeah.
They could do it.
Love you, Keegan, but no chicks ever added you because you're holding up a fish in your profile picture. Anthony, what are we doing tonight?
Oh, yeah. I've got a rub down.
Ooh,
I'm
Hey,
here.
lass.
Oh, run.
Oh, yeah. No.
I got the toilet paper.
Sweet. Look at it sexy. Anyway, tonight's rub down for the Friday Fallout is as follows. We have a Rotten Potatoes review, which is a fantastic one. I have a hits or bullshit set up, a little thing called Pimp This Product, and a famous cars, and a dong party. So I'm all loaded up, ready to go. What you don't see on here is boat parts, and that's because we ain't fucking playing it tonight. So
I am the only disappointed person here. And Wintucky and most of chat, so
I'm also disappointed.
you won't be here.
That's why I'm disappointed.
He's like, I'll
Gonna
stay
miss the
now.
show with no boat parts.
he's just trying to make you feel better anyway, Snorkel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is. He's doing well.
All right. Ron Potatoes bumper is up now. Shut up, Snorkel.
Meow.
Right about now, Funk Soul Brother.
Check it out.
Funk Soul Brother.
Love it.
Big Rick says the kayak is the HC. I'm a crazy fisherman. I take my shit seriously. You don't go outside. Oh,
Not
wait.
if
They can
you
see
live
us
on a
and hear us.
houseboat.
No.
Think about it.
Not if you live on a houseboat. Oh, you know what? You got me there.
Just saying. Just roll out of bed, get the window up, and just start casting, baby.
I did watch an Australian show this week, but it's not what we're reviewing. But I might save it for another episode.
Is it Sea Patrol?
It is not. It was not Sea Patrol.
Could it be
All right,
Sea
I'm
Patrol?
assuming by now the bumper's
Yeah,
down.
it's down.
The information, so I'm just like, at some point we'll probably get into.
I'll look this up sometime. Oh, no.
So
Oh,
for
boy.
tonight's Rotten
Oh, boy.
Potato review, I'm sticking on this train of horrible movies. Just because I've been watching some on purpose, trying to find like absolutely just sinister, horrible movies. So Simon Says, starring Dennis Rodman,
I'm sorry, is that
came
Sea?
out in 1999. You know what also came out in 1999? The Matrix. So this should give you a time period of what this.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Simon Says?
No, the Matrix.
No,
Never
the
heard of The
Matrix.
Matrix.
I've heard of
Oh, okay.
Simon Says.
This movie with a $10 million budget has a income of just under 300,000.
Shut the fuck up.
Did Rodman put it forth himself? Or
292 worldwide, I believe, is what the number was.
Oof.
1,000? That's
really,
it?
really.
All of that done by Kim Jong in North Korea.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is let me look up the population of North Korea.
So this is your standard cookie cutter kind of action film. Dennis Rodman is a good 2.5, 3 feet taller than everybody else in the film, and he's got blonde hair. So to be a secret agent really doesn't work that well for somebody that stands out in every crowd. Dane Cook is also in this movie, and John Panette.
John Panette!
Yeah, which I don't know who would know him. Heavy set comedian,
I miss him.
one of the funniest guys I've ever heard do stand up. He plays how do I put this? He plays a monk that helps Dennis Rodman complete his tasks. I really don't. This movie is terrible. I mean, it's absolutely awful.
So is he like the
tonight,
Ra's al
just
Ghul?
for added benefit, I have a couple additional things to show you other than the movie poster. So when I typed this in to get a movie poster for it, I was like, I would rather see this movie than that movie.
That looks cooler.
Yeah, well, this is Wesley Snipes from Demolition Man. So
Yeah.
also, I would much
Yeah.
rather watch that movie than watch the one with Dennis Rodman in it. But I don't typically take other reviewers' information. Okay, not necessarily the case. But as I was on Rotten Potatoes for this, I was reading some of the other reviewers and laughing so much that I was like, I need to share these with you guys so you get an idea of how bad this movie was. Because a lot of these reviews were done at the time that the movie actually came out. This is the first one that I liked so much. I'm going to make sure you guys can see this. Simon says, no matter how starved you are for something to watch, there has to be a better option than this dreadfully misguided action thriller. This is the critics' consensus. So like all the critics basically decided that this is by far the thing that needs to be said about this movie. I've never seen this. I've never seen reviews so bad for a movie that somebody didn't like it. But this is like hated across the board.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. So that was a consensus. I thought that was really funny. But this one here really fucking takes the cake. If you must watch it, and I shudder to imagine the circumstances under which one must watch it in a light mood, perhaps under the influence of something.
Thank you, Mr. Snyder.
Yeah, I think that's going to be everyone here that would be under some kind of substance.
But I loved this guy made it very concise, but it was so bad that he could shudder to imagine why someone would actually need to watch this movie. I can't imagine any reason why anyone would. The best piece of trivia that I'm going to leave you with on Simon Says is that due to some kind of issue, Robert Downey Jr. was slated to be in this movie instead of Dane Cook. And that was a last-minute switch. Now, that should tell you where Iron Man's career was in 1999.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was real bad.
John Favreau.
Robert Downey Jr. is like, yes, I want to sign on to do an action film with Dennis Rodman. Has this ever worked? Have you ever seen this actually work?
And the premise is terrible. A basketball superstar, Dennis Rodman, stars as a hip Interpol agent attempting to defeat the deadly plans of a crazed arm dealer. It said a lot without saying anything.
Nicolas Cage in this movie too?
No, and I was hoping. I really was. I was like,
he would have been a great arms dealer for this one.
A 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
0, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't Rotten Tomatoes.
Audience score was like 13 or something like that.
Wow.
Ooh.
Like it is the worst. Like absolutely. And I watched it all the way through. I was like, I have to see this. Like I want to know. Sometimes you need to do that. You have to be able to gauge where the really bad movies are. And man, this one was bouncing off the bottom of the barrel. Like I'm going to give this a little higher score than Kung Fu and Titties, but I'm going to say like a 5. Like it needed boobs. Like that was the only thing that could save it.
Dane Cook's right back there. I don't know what you're talking about. There's boob right there.
That's one boob. He said boobs.
Oh, boobs.
Yeah, boobs. He needed the plural. Yeah.
2 bags of sand. Like.
Well, you talk about getting like the worst break in the world. Dane Cook's like, oh, I'm going to take a role away from Robert Downey Jr.
See what happened to him? See what happened to him? Look at Dane Cook now.
Dane Cook, he's playing Warzone on Twitch.
Yeah. Like
I'm not joking.
If you move up in the world to playing Warzone on Twitch, okay, there's no judgment there. You're an average person. If you go from being top of the box office to now you're Dr. Disrespect Light, like get out of here. Like
And I don't even know why they spelled it like this. Why spell it says like that? I don't.
Because he's black
and it's the 90s. In the movie
he's black and it's the 90s.
God, horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible.
And here's my
thing. This is just one of the few that I have for you guys too. But this was
Dennis Rodman, as far as pop culture goes, he's an icon. As far as being an actor, he's one of the worst actors I've ever seen in anything always. Like, he can't act. Like, it's not good. And it's crazy to me that he is the only, like, American that is allowed in North Korea around, like, the dictator, like, as a friend kind of thing. Like, he can go back whenever he wants and all that shit. It's just wild. He could do so much other stuff, but acting you just can't do. Like,
no, and the fight scenes were so bad that I was like, the only way they could have saved him is if they slowed him down kind of like they did with The Matrix to make a point. but really like super slow. So you couldn't tell how bad or how slow, because his kicks and stuff are just ridiculously slow. It's I hate to say this, but worse than Steven Seagal. That's
wow.
how bad. That's how bad the fighting is.
See, Russia can't even compete with North Korea now.
So anyway, that's my Rotten Potatoes review for this week. Like I said, we're going to give it a 5%. And have you guys seen anything this week that you want to talk about at all?
I did see something, but I can't remember what it was.
Or any bad things that you've seen this year that we want to add to the list?
I did watch Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. It was very different than I was expecting, but it wasn't bad. I think a lot of people are giving Marvel crap right now because they're doing like what they did when they first started, doing the MCU stuff, where it's like, individual side stories. So it's kind of hard to make everything an apocalyptic event because eventually, it gets old. But
yeah.
Was it one of my favorite Marvel movies? I wouldn't say top 5, but it wasn't bad. It
was all right.
I am looking forward, though, to seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp, or not Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ant-Man Quantumania, but that's going to be in a while because I don't go to theaters because I don't want to get shot.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I've been watching crappy apps, so all I've been seeing is commercials for that all week. So
yeah. All day, every day, everywhere.
All day, all night. You know what you need. Only on Dave TV. Anyway, so if we want to go on to the first game, which is going to be hits or bullshits.
Bumper is up now.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Right, man.
Right, man.
Right, man.
Right, man.
Not never. Not never. Right, man.
Right about now.
The funk soul run. Oh my God! It came with that.
I recently saw.
Round.
I recently saw someone post. I think it was on Instagram. The Mitsubishi Eclipse commercial from the '90s, and I forgot all about Las Vegas. It's like, keep my body, I send myself without you. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, Anthony, bumpers down.
Cool. Rock on.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
All right, so we're going to do this kind of like we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of female artists from the, we'll say 80s period. You just have to tell me if which ones of these albums are real, which one of these albums are fake. So I'm going to switch my camera real quick.
Oh, shoot.
So this will be a little bit easier.
Oh, wow.
And you guys should be able to see them on the big screen. That way you can. So I have 8 albums here, all linked together. And you just have to tell me which ones are real and which ones I had a little diddly-do on.
A diddly-do? Did you twiddle your fingers when you said that? I got.
No, I don't think Dennis Rodman's gay. But
yeah, he is.
Oh, he's definitely gay.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't no way that man's straight. If he's not gay, he's bi as fuck.
That's kind of more what I was thinking, but.
Duchess likes I'm at a car wash. Thanks. It's the only place I can smoke weed without my mom getting mad.
I thought that was Dutch Brothers, and I got
channeling
really
another particular.
excited.
Ooh, that's something else. That might be something else.
The car wash.
All I know is the Leslie at the bottom, number 6. Like, Jesus Christ, man. She's scary looking. She's like, I'm gonna make you a casserole full of rat poison, Bill. Like, she's
I like this too because they can't see my expressions when they talk about stuff. So
no,
it makes it nice.
No. And the girl on their left, what's
also,
that? Centerfold?
Why does number 2 make me think that's an Australian band?
Because the white blonde hair and the fucking Steve Irwin outfits. Yeah. Fuck, man. All right, I'll go first. American Dream, I think, is real. So
right. He always gives me the real ones instead of the fake ones.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the fake ones. I'll give you the fake ones. Steph Meter. Steph Meter.
Give me the number.
Hollandaise sauce, Magic Organ. 4 is fake.
Number
4 is bullshit.
Okay. 4.
Millie Jackson, I don't know, but I could definitely see that being an album cover, so I think that's real. The Star Sisters, I think, is fake. Number 1. Because I think that's definitely a Sears ad for, like, fucking football or something.
Okay.
And what's the name of Sweet Sensation? Okay, I think that's real. So 4, 2, But the Australian thing's throwing me off, Snorkel was saying, because they have the blonde hair and shit.
It looks like an Australian band.
And they look like the Biodome scientists if it was filmed in Australia. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to say 2's fake, Bucks and Fizz, though. That sounds like some Australian shit, you know? Like Bogans and fake. Yeah. All right. So 4,
All
2.
right, so you're going
and
1, 2, 4 is what you're saying.
yeah, 1, 2, 4, and 6.
Also, Wintucky and I share the same fucking brain. This is terrifying. Because 4 and 7 are the only two I was going to say are fake. And I'm looking at Wintucky's. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay, so Snorkel, you're going 4 and 7?
4 and 7 are the
right.
fake ones. You wanted
4 and
fake
7.
ones, right?
Yes, fake ones,
Yeah.
yes.
There we go. I'll give you numbers and fake ones.
And chat, please feel free to chime in on this.
Yeah.
Too. Like that's
I think
what I put in the,
terrified.
that's what I put in 45 to 50 hours a week worth of work to put these shows together so that you guys will respond to these. But,
Wintucky Shine says...
Wintucky's got your back.
Wintucky Shine says 1, 2, 5, 6, and 8. Real.
Yep.
So
he's with Snorkel, so they're both doing that.
And Big Rick
Except
says
he does not believe 3. He is not including 3 in his reels.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay. So Wintucky doesn't think 3 is real either.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got 3, 4, and 7. I've just got 4.
And Big Rick just threw out numbers, so I don't know if that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, real, not real.
It's rigged.
I would assume he's saying
those are
that.
fake.
Okay, so he's just saying 4 and 7. So he's actually saying 3 is real. So
Oh, never mind. And Wintucky has gone fake 4 and
now
7.
if Big Rick's playing by the normal rules, then those are fakes. So I would go along with that. But anyway,
I'm just gonna give him. Yeah,
we'll give him a minute to do that while Gigas tells me which ones he thinks are fake.
I'm on board with 4 and 7. I feel like there's one more.
Okay.
I felt like that too, but I didn't know which one, so I just didn't. I mean, number 5 could be.
Wait, 5 it has to be real because that's what they remade Along Came Polly in the fucking is that hair gel scene from.
No, I believe that came from Bucks and Fizz right up there.
I believe they're both correct.
What are you doing, Step Fizz?
This is where Anthony breaks out that he made all of these.
Yeah, okay, Wintucky
I
Shine.
can't tell you that yet. I mean,
What?
Wintucky added 3 to the fake. Big Rick says 1, 2, 7, and 8 are fake. Duchess says his fakes he believes are 1, 2, 4, and 8.
So far, everybody dislikes 4, except for Big Rick, so that's sus.
It's not sus, it's a chick in a bikini. That's the only reason why he's here.
That's what I thought he was getting earlier.
Yeah. This is when mom says we have Lilu multi-pass at home.
I hate to tell you, that is not a chick, that is tucking.
Snorkel's like, I have
You
this
fuck me?
album.
I'd fuck me.
I fuck me. I fuck me hard.
Kind of crazy Jesus freak drug
all right,
dealers do you
Gigas,
take
are you
me
done? Are
to?
you just going 4 and 7?
4 and 7.
All right. God, I'm so proud of myself.
Oh, no way.
Please tell me they're.
Oh, wow. The only one I thought was like...
Oh,
Wow.
that is... Well, when Chucky got the 5, so... Wait, no, he didn't.
No,
No.
nobody got it.
That was the real... Yeah, that's what I... At the very end, when I was telling Gigas, yeah, what about number 5?
I know, and I asked again. I was like, okay, are you sure that's all you want to go with?
How the fuck is number 4? What the... I'm not...
I'm looking it up.
Vandal, Google it.
Actually, that album is a dude playing. I don't have no idea what the girl in the bikini has to do with this because when you look it up, it's a guy like playing pipe organ.
That's what makes more... Okay, pipe organ makes so much more sense now because it's like the magic organ. And I'm like, dude, this is like you made this up. She's talking about her JJ.
Yeah, I know. Why do you think I picked these like this? It's like...
Big Rick is so hard trying to find a chick in chat tonight. He's like, is Duchess did made a title for a chick?
No, that's
6 was
Archer's, Sterling Archer's code name.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, Big Rick. There are no hot singles in this area.
I knew number 6 was real, and I knew number 2 was real.
So
But I cannot believe for the life of me.
So there's a website called rateyourmusic.com where people rate music, and the Magic Organ by Steph Meter has 1 star.
And I know the other two guys on the panel will get this, but Rick was making fun of Duchess's name, and I'm like, isn't Jane a girl's name? And it's like, yeah, but Jane ain't a girl.
No, that's the name of the hero of Canton.
Yes, Jane ain't a girl.
No,
I got man parts if she wants to see them. So
he wants to see them. Hey, can we go to the town where I'm a hero? This is what it feels like to go crazy. No, this is what it feels like to go crazy.
So it's really cool that I actually was able to throw one past you guys, and I think it's just because when I do them in a group like this, it's harder to see the fake.
I like how Big Rick says, F you all, I got nearly of them right. He didn't even put a number. He's just yelling at the clouds now.
Rick, there was only one to get right, and nobody got it.
You didn't get it.
I don't. There is no winner in this situation.
I want to look up this doorman's, what is it, doorman's letter? The chick with the big-ass forehead, man.
Yeah, the
believe that's
doorman's daughter. Leslie, the doorman's daughter.
And
that was a
is
weird
real.
one. And I was like, you know what? This picture is so crisp that I know they're going to pick that one. I just had a feeling that was going to go. I didn't think you guys would go for the Wish brand Pointer Sisters, but you did. So, yeah, that one was really bad, too. I thought the American Dream was awful. Like, it looked like they took their picture and then tilted it in the image there.
Oh, yeah. That's why I thought it was real.
That picture looks so saved by the bell that it can't possibly be fake. Like,
and the one thing I did that you guys have been telling me the whole time is just go simple. Like, don't try and do too much.
And you did it.
It fucking worked.
You fucking nailed it.
So
don't overthink it.
So
it wasn't until the very end when I fucking was like, wait a minute.
Five Head Leslie over here, the Doorman's Daughter album, has 5-star rating. And it's on Apple Music, so I can actually pop this up.
How many ratings did you get?
It was over a couple thousand. Wow. All right, this is a preview of her music.
With the freshest tasting buds that I grow in my house. Many will challenge me and some will fight, but the truth is I battle them every night and I conquer. They call me the Zip Zapper, because I'm constantly fresher than the rest, to the breast, to the beats.
Did Ross have a sex change?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So
Zippy Zapper. I'm going to have to remember that one.
Wow. That makes Rebecca Black look like a goddamn genius.
Yeah.
Rebecca Black, she's the only reason I know the days of the week. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't sound terrible. I would definitely, like, microdose and listen to that, maybe?
Macro, maybe.
Yeah.
Macrodose and listen to it, I'm going to need all your LSD.
Yeah.
Now,
you're going to need a syringe.
Get some
LSD. Give me all the LSD you have.
Get some Rogue Shop gummies, dude, and fucking trip out on that. Like,
I'm going to need the whole shot.
The CIA doesn't have enough LSD for what I need right now.
Can we outsource some of that somewhere, please? I'm going to need it.
Yeah, by the way, serotonin. I miss it. No.
I miss what you never had.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed a game of Hits or Bullshits.
I wouldn't say enjoyed, but it was fun.
Had a good time.
Well done on getting everybody this
now
time.
I know who I'm going to be for Halloween. It's going to be Leslie, the Doorman's Daughter.
Just memorize those sweet, piping hot lyrics.
I look like that guy that's always at a tennis court that's going bald but wears a bandana.
So you guys are right in the right mood for this next segment. So let's just roll on to it. It's Pimp That Product or Pimp This Product.
On that note, I'm out, though. You boys have a great time chatting.
Love you, Geekus.
Well.
Thanks for coming by.
Bye, Geekus.
Catch you guys next time.
Sleep well.
He's going to go masturbate to our voices. Oh, he's still here.
Ha!
Kick him out. All right, Anthony, what are we doing with this cool bumper?
Okay, so since Angela was supposed to be on. She does a lot of product promotion, so that would be fun to. I found some pictures of products that I wanted to ask. Hey, would you guys stand behind these products and promote them like Angela does with her products? So it still works because I think the pictures are funny, and we'll just kind of roll with it. So this was the first picture that I found of a product that I think would be fun to promote.
The tongue's in the right spot.
Yeah,
tongue's in the right spot. The sweat emoji is also in the right spot.
Yeah. I think if there's the monkey,
what it's labeled as.
Yeah,
the butt.
Yeah.
I want to know where you get that sweet butt emoji.
It's probably Android, so you should have it.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. Where do I get the butt in the fucking?
It's that freeemojiapp.com// on the app Google Play Store.
I am wondering why the Wingdings plane is in it, and where the 2 towers are.
That's the legs.
That's the leg. Okay, fair enough. Then they're in the right spot.
It would have been great if they put the monkey on the butt too, like right by where the butthole's at.
Why does that?
Yeah, I don't think this pattern was well thought out when they.
What is going on?
Yeah. And also, it looks like a pair of lips.
Oh no! Something about Mary got a hold of those earrings.
It's just a cinnamon, bun is what that is.
That is not.
You only put that much frosting on a cinnamon roll? Fuck you.
Fuck yeah, fuck whoever did the frosting job. Second of all, if I go to Cinnabon and this is what I get, this shit amount of frosting, I'm throwing that around behind the counter.
This is what you see the first time you finish with your first prostitute.
No, fuck you. Get more glaze on that fucking cinnamon roll. Also, it's a tiny ass earring. Get more glaze on that cinnamon roll.
Duchess says about the pants. He says, I would definitely rock some sweatpants that scream, I eat ass in Miami. I think this is what the ass in Miami looks like now, this earring.
I'm right there with Duchess. I would rock them. I just don't understand them.
Duchess would not rock these gauges. They're not even gauges. Oh. Is that the Gaggables? Is that the name on it? The Gaggables?
It says Huggables, but I like yours better.
Gaggables, yeah.
Oh,
it shoots the ball out of its mouth. Oh, I've seen a show like that in Mexico.
How could you stock the shelves full of these and not just be dying laughing the whole time you're putting these up? Because this is getting unwrapped by a child, and somebody in the room is just going to be like, "What the fuck?"
If I see this, I'm going to the art aisle and grabbing a red Sharpie.
I'd buy this if it has a reverse. If it has a reverse motor. It sucks the balls in.
It sucks up to 60 to 70 feet.
Let's get rid of these blue balls, little furry bear.
There is no pimping, Miss.
My double battery.
This product already got pimped, Anthony. We can't over pimp it.
I like how it's got the gag fucking band on the ball too, holding it in.
I do too. I really do.
Somebody designed this. Somebody that went to college designed this.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
I would promote this.
Think of all the stages that these products go through before they actually hit the shelf.
Somebody designed it. Somebody approved it. Somebody made it. Somebody packaged it.
Now, my pictures typically get worse as we go. And if you thought that this was a bad idea coming out of the factory, this is pretty close.
Whoa. Oh boy!
It's even got the salute
shaker.
It's even got the salute.
It does.
Wow!
Look, I see what you were going with, but unpainted, I do not see what you were going with.
When Tucky says on the last one, "I've seen the same show, Snorkel, but the balls were shot out of another hole."
I mean, yeah, but I didn't feel like that needed explaining. But I'm glad you've seen the same show I did with Tucky.
It's kind of the same because you have to keep putting money in for it to keep shooting balls out. So
yeah, Mexico's very weird.
Also,
don't go there if you're not full.
Does this salt and pepper shaker come with white pepper only?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Oofta. Solid oofta.
It also looks like a Wendy's Frosty that went down to Alabama.
You use these salt and pepper shakers when you're flambeing in the front yard. Anyway, yes. They always can get worse, though.
Wait.
It's a tea infuser, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Maybe not use a mammal. I know the platypus is an egg-laying creature, but maybe
I want that
maybe
wet
you-
ass platy.
maybe you could have stuck with something that doesn't have hemoglobins for
God.
blood.
Can you imagine, the waitress brings this over to your table because you ordered tea, and this is what's like. I would ruin my day. Like,
you
I'd
go
be
to a
done.
girl's house and she asks if you want tea, and this is the glass she sits before you. Are you leaving or staying?
Yeah, this is the tea. It's like we can fool around, but not go all the way.
It's not my safe day.
This tea doesn't go all the way on the first date.
Oh no, you can get your Red Wings with this tea.
I've never heard
It's
of
only good once a month.
yeah, red ginseng.
Not for some reason, Kentucky.
But Angela promotes a company called Snarky Tea, and I was just like, oh my god, like let's put some Snarky Tea in this. Extra snarky.
And I am back to not agreeing with Duchess Coils ever again.
And then this last one, it's funny because Kentucky Shine sent me a picture this week, which is almost the same as exactly what I'm getting ready.
Why
to
does it
show you guys.
taste like pennies?
So we thought this was funny. Now, Angela is from Texas, so this was something that I thought might be right down her alley. So
when on the back heel, they're endorsed by Nickelback.
No, they definitely have a plastic spur on the back, dude. When Kentucky Shine sent me a picture of these.
It says Nickelback in a circle around the spur. Trust me, I own a pair.
I'm pretty sure it was Kentucky. He sent me a meme or a video of like someone that had these kind of things, but the I guess the leg parts, they were leather.
Uggs. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were the Uggs. Yeah. The most offensive internet image.
these boots were made for Crocken. Anyway, that's
This
all I
is
got.
what happens
Just
when
what
you go to the
they'll do.
pokey in Texas instead of getting regular fucking what are these called again? Goddamn, I can't.
Oh
remember.
no, you
Crocs,
you just gave Kentucky an idea.
Oh,
wait.
Uh,
I
actually,
think this is the influence of California coming to Texas. I think that's what's happened
Yeah.
here. Like it's
Well,
fusion.
it's fusion. What is it?
it's the
Applebee's.
worst fusion since jazz fusion. Jesus.
This is the Chili's menu of fucking Crocs. Hollywood
Your
money,
Croc-
Mexican food.
It's a Crockett teaser.
Your
Anyway.
Crocs go into sports mode. My
All right.
Crocs go into rodeo
Actually,
mode.
how much are these? Because if Kentucky will take a picture
I
and
don't know.
in the jorts and the fanny pack, I'm gonna send him these to wear with.
Jorts, fanny pack, and these. Okay.
Yeah.
I need.
Someone's
to,
getting laid
Geekus is calling.
tonight.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Absolutely no idea. Don't care. Wouldn't want him if.
I'm gonna look these up. Cowboy
you are
Crocs.
welcome to, because I am not going to do that. Oh God, so bad.
Can we get next slide? I know Geekus
Yeah.
isn't here, but oh, that was painful.
That was painful. I know. I agree. I've been saving those earrings for quite some time. Like I saw those and I was like, snag that picture. Like that's gonna go somewhere at some point. Because man, that's just fucking terrible.
All right, so men's Western boots, Crocs. I can't find them. It's all real cowboy stuff, and guess what, baby? I'm a poser. Cowboy.
You're a poser, baby.
So why don't you yeehaw?
I'm sure if you ask Kentucky Nice, he'll put it in chat for you so you can find it.
Crocs. Come on. You gotta work. You gotta work. No, nothing. Nothing. At least not on Amazon. All right.
If I find a link, man, I'll send it
All
to you. I
right.
promise.
And Kentucky said he'll find it too.
I'm
Anyways.
sure he will. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll find it. Because you think I'm going to spend any time looking for that? You're kidding yourself.
No, I know.
Anyway, so that was the end of that. I just thought it would be fun, kind of break up between the games to do that. But yeah, there was some horrible, and that's just the tip of the iceberg of the stuff that I have saved back. So thought you guys would enjoy that. All right,
I'm never again asking for any type of tip.
Snorkel's going to start doing the shows now.
Oh, wow.
So I got to use this on the car show, but I love this bumper so much. I wanted to play this game again. And like I said, once I thought Angel would be into this, so that's why we're doing this one. But let's go ahead and do famous cars.
Uh-oh.
Steve-O.
Come back.
I made it incredibly easy on you guys this time. All these games tonight are really easy, except for the hits or bullshit, because I gotta have that. But other than that, everything else is really easy.
All right, the bumper's down. Also, shout Steve-O says, I'm late. What are we playing? We're playing famous cars, Steve-O. And welcome to the show.
Hey, Steve-O. Getting ready to play some famous cars. So basically the way this game is played is I'm going to show you a picture of a car, and you have to just tell me what movie that this car was made famous from.
Oh, that's
now,
easy.
tonight they are all movies. And what I did to make this as easy as I possibly can for the panel, I actually screenshotted pictures from the car in the movie. So maybe some of the background or something like that will help you out. So this first one up here, I thought I would start out easy and then get a little bit tougher as we go, but all of these are really easy for tonight. So this is our first one up. Vandal, why don't you go first on this one and we'll switch it back and forth.
All right. I don't know, but I want to say it's funny because we're getting to the point now with the car stuff that you really want to do it so bad. It's like playing Hangman and you filled in half the letters for us.
Everything that I can to make this work. So I'm assuming somebody in chat will know what this is, and I have a sneaking suspicion that Snorkel might know. So that's why I'm the ones I did tonight, like I said, I think are pretty easy. And when you find out what this is, if you don't already know, you're gonna kick yourself. So
yeah, I know it's the Corvette.
It
definitely is that.
Is that a 56 or 55? I can never remember.
Don't know. Don't care. Don't like Corvettes.
I like the Batmobile one and the newest one, the 2019, 2020.
Batmobile. Anyway,
the 84 Stingray, the Stingray Coupe.
So yeah, I don't know what this is, and I'm gonna be really stupid probably, but I'm gonna say a James Bond movie.
Okay, it's not a James Bond movie, so we will let. And Snorkel, you just do your normal answers. If I think you know what you're talking about, I'll let you have it. I'm really surprised chat hasn't said anything. Like, I'm kind of shocked.
I think it's slow.
I'm wondering if it's... This is the problem. Like, I don't remember, but I think I remember. But is this from Death Race, the 2000 one?
It doesn't matter which Death Race. It's not from Death Race.
Fuck.
Not that was a horrible guess, but it's still not a good guess.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, a Death Race car would have more going on with it than this.
I think so. It'd be all banged up.
It'd be a convertible. So
like there were three of them that had nothing added to them in the Death Race. The 1970s one. Yeah, Death Race 2000.
James Carradine and Stallone, and I gotcha.
Not the remake, which was absolute trash, but the original. There was.
I can't necessarily agree with that, but that's okay.
I didn't like that it was on a course and like
I'm with you.
We're running over old
you should
ladies.
See the ones after that, because the ones that they did after that are so bad that makes it look like a classic.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh yeah, the very last one they did is just. Ooh, man.
Duchess does
in it, so that helps.
Duchess says answer maybe for Geekus? No, it's not for that. Never mind.
Duchess says
I mean, you guys have both gotten them wrong at this point, so you're more than welcome to guess whatever you want.
Duchess says MacGyver, maybe. And after
I've never seen the MacGyver movie, but I don't think it's in that.
It's called Stargate SG-1.
I thought that was Sliders.
TV show.
You're talking about...
yeah, MacGyver wasn't in Stargate, was he?
No.
No, you're thinking of Sliders.
Shit.
That was James Spader.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
And Big Rick says a James Bond movie after we said it wasn't 5 minutes ago.
It's definitely not from a Mad Max movie.
No, it's too clean of a car.
This is from Con Air.
Oh my god.
No fucking way.
That's John Cusack behind the wheel of the ass kicker.
Going through the fucking airport thing, or the graveyard thing.
Yeah.
God damn it. I never would have thought that. You got me good on this one.
I didn't even see torn apart planes. I saw shitty, like, urban...
Snorkel thought it was Syria.
Turkey, Syria, Detroit.
I'm like, it's a movie we talk about all the time. Like, I thought maybe you guys would remember something from Con Air. But that's okay. That's okay. That's not the only one we have. Snorkel's up next.
Yeah, but it's not
And,
Nick Cage in a tank top. I'm sorry.
I remember Steve Buscemi in The Mask.
Yeah.
The Hannibal mask.
I put this next picture up specifically for Snorkel, so because if he doesn't get this,
out, so
I don't think anybody would get it. So.
Yeah. Good night, Wintucky. You have a great night.
Love you, Wintucky.
He's got to get up and look at ass cracks tomorrow. So
you know what? I gotta go too.
Get your beauty sleep there, Wintucky. Oh, motherfuck.
Oh, this is Disney Cars. No.
Maybe Cars was a remake of this. I don't know. Snorkel should know this, so that's why I'm leaving it here.
It's a Hot Wheels. You're gonna hate me, but is this from Death Race?
All right, Snorkel. There are no convertibles or T-tops in any Death Race movie, so stop guessing. There's no Death Race on this at all. I'm guessing that. You're the only one that would actually know what this is. I really, truly believe that. But since you guessed that, I'm going to give Vandal a chance to guess and see what he thinks.
I think it's definitely something Burt Reynolds was driving.
That's actually closer than Snorkel's guess.
I mean, I don't remember. I know it's a Hot Wheels, but I don't.
Is this?
I'm almost thinking you haven't seen this movie, and I'm kind of surprised if you don't know this because you should. Not you, Vandal.
I know. No one expects me to know anything.
No, you'll know some of these other ones, but not this one. Like I did this specifically for Snorkel and Geekus.
Yeah.
Is this the one with Sean Connery and the red leather Speedo looking thing?
No.
No.
That's
I
not
can't
a
remember
James
the
Bond
name
movie.
of that movie.
James Bond?
No, not James Bond.
Red October? Red October! It's red.
It's not. Sorry, Anthony.
Have you gotten out the Red October Corvette?
Red October standing by.
Steve-O has this as a Hot Wheel.
I do too, Steve-O. I do too. Only mine's blue, not red.
Okay, Snorkel. This is the car from Corvette Summer.
I have never seen that movie.
You've never seen Corvette Summer with Mark Hamill?
Holy shit, I should definitely watch that movie.
It's the only reason I put it in here. I assumed, because it's one of the only things that Mark Hamill did after Star Wars in that kind of time period.
I watched Laserhawk, and that's the last time I watched Mark Hamill in a movie that wasn't Star Wars.
Okay, I only have 3 more of these,
Hold on,
if you guys aren't getting those, then I'll stop playing this game.
Yeah, Duchess got it in chat, actually. And then
within the time limit cutoff, so
yeah.
Sure.
And then I want to say, like, this car looks like, you know how American white people are really good at like taking different cultures and like bastardizing it. This looks like a Chinese New Year in like Alabama, and like this is what they do to their car for a dragon.
Yeah, that's the premise of Corvette Summer.
Shut up, really?
No.
Oh.
Supposedly they build this in like a high school body and automotive shop.
Oh God, greasers.
No, they didn't.
No way in fucking not anyone that I've ever seen.
Not
before.
with that nose on it.
All right, Vandal, you're up first on this one.
Matilda.
Ooh, good guess.
Matilda. Is that the girl that lives in the hotel?
Wait. Oh, now you're confusing me.
No, Matilda's the one with the.
Matilda's the little girl with magic, and her dad's Danny DeVito. No, it's too nice of a car for Danny DeVito. Okay.
Danny DeVito's the dad.
Yeah, and then Rhea Perlman's the mom.
I know the chat is behind. I'm trying to give it some time before we just work these out. So,
also, Duchess, you got it right. We're giving the credit to you. You got that fucking spot on.
You have one watching me hit this vape.
I would say you get some dong, but that party comes later. So.
That's the after party.
I donate all my dong to Duchess for whatever question I do not get right.
Only if he changes his name to Dong Just Coils.
Thank God the dong party is all true and false this evening, so our panelists will have an opportunity.
Or change his name to Duchess Dongs.
I don't think that's going to work.
Wait a second. Actually, no. Yeah,
Did you already guess Matilda?
I did guess Matilda, but I'm starting to think, is this the cool gay guy's car from fucking Clueless, maybe? Because I know.
Yes, that's exactly what it's not.
Oh. I don't like this show tonight.
So
I really didn't think this would be hard. Snorkel, please tell me you know what this is.
Can I get a lifeline?
Oh wow.
Can I call Geekus?
Hey Gigas, turn on the show.
or anybody that knows what this is?
Well, it's obviously a Studebaker Hawk, so okay.
Angela would have known. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Pulp Fiction?
I found a silver hawk on Craigslist I was going to use the next time I needed it
Oh man, how much do they want?
for sale. I can't tell you that. If I'm going to use it later.
It was worth the
I
effort.
don't remember. I don't remember a park scene or anything, but Pulp Fiction.
Oh, okay, Pulp Fiction. So that's
Terminator
that's
2.
I think we gave plenty of time for chat to guess.
Oh yeah.
This is Christine.
No fucking way.
Is that Christina
was black.
Ricci?
I thought the car in Christine was black. I did not realize it was red.
Well, I don't really see color, so.
You're in Ohio. You can't use that excuse.
Yeah, huh? He
No,
gets
and this is an actual. This is a shot from the movie. Like this is the first time you get to see her like this.
Yeah.
And she pulls up next to the football field.
Duchess says it was Kiss Me Deadly.
Sworn that Christine was black. I'm having like a fucking Mandela.
It's
moment.
2023.
This is my favorite, by far my favorite Stephen King movie. Like,
Oh hells yeah! Oh hells yeah!
Oh, I've only watched Pet Sematary from Stephen King. It scared the shit out of me as a kid.
I love this
Never
movie
seen
for
it.
a Stephen King movie, but I like the novel Cujo. Did not like the movie Cujo.
Gotcha. Okay, well,
Of course, Snorkel would get an easy one.
like
Batman.
all these have been easy. Like I haven't been any easier than this.
I am Batman.
Yeah, but no.
All right, so what's the name of the movie that this comes from, Snorkel?
Batman Dark Knight.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. So,
okay, sure.
Christopher Vandal, what movie did
Which
this
one
come
did
from?
it come from then? I thought that was the second one. I'm evidently wrong. But Batman is correct.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember the name of the three. It's Dark Knight, and then, God damn it! I just watched this too, like a month ago.
Dark Knight, and then
What's the other one that
Bane,
is
and
obviously
then the other one?
This isn't this is the fucking A. Is it no? Well, because it was in the first one. It's not Dark Knight
Exactly,
Rises,
Big
is
Rick.
it?
I didn't say I was colorblind, Rick.
Dark Knight
Just like
Rises?
birds aren't real. There we go.
Is Dark Knight Rises?
No, this is from Batman Begins.
I thought.
Begins!
See, I was thinking Begins, but then didn't they have like an old one that was Batman Begins, like a different one?
No.
Or is that the only
It's the only time that it's camouflaged.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the first time you saw it with
Very
fucking
first time
yeah.
you see it, which is in Batman Begins, it's camouflaged. It's the only time you see it.
God
Like
damn
I
it.
did that on purpose. Like I didn't want to confuse you guys with like. I
Yeah,
was like, I'll put it in camouflage. That way they'll know it's coming from the first movie.
yeah. I love that on the third movie and the cat. Oh, what's her name? Fucking played Catwoman. Fuck man, I can't remember shit anymore. But and
Anne
then
Hathaway?
yeah, Anne Hathaway. She's like, my mom told me not to get in cars with strangers. She's like, this isn't a car.
What is going on tonight? Snorkel knew a name of an actress that neither one of us could bring forth in our mind.
Because
That's
she's
crazy.
hot. So,
That's like never happened.
Yeah, and Big
Wow.
Rick, no, you're wrong. It's not a Fast and Furious movie, but it's close.
I mean, it's closer to being a Fast and Furious movie. Vandal, you better get this one.
Why do I have to get it?
I didn't know I couldn't. I mean, literally, I won't
Oh
play
my
this
God.
anymore because I cannot make these any easier than they are. I just can't.
Vandal, if you don't get this, Geekus will disown you. He's already disowned you once before.
I mean, the only other thing I could do is put Eleanor up there, but you guys would still guess some other movie.
Lake
we
Elsinore.
would. Yeah, we
Isn't that
would.
like Gone in 30 Seconds or something like that?
It was gone in 90 seconds. Thank you,
Wasn't that the Italian Job that was in? Like, I can't. I
Brad
don't know what
Pitt.
else to
Yeah.
do.
Is this fucking Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah,
am.
he's fucking with you.
Cool. I know Geek is gonna
Oh,
disown
shit.
me. I make fun of him for watching car stuff, but then I send him all the pictures of the F1 being set up across from Delane's work. That's their headquarters in Vegas.
That's
But,
really cool.
Yeah. It's a bunch of fences that say F1. Yeah, so I don't know.
Honestly, Big Rick, after a certain number on Fast and the Furious, I stopped watching. So they may have something similar to it, but that's not it.
Yeah,
I'm
Fast and Furious at this point is just cameos. And Duchess
And
says...
anyways, Duchess got it correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Days of
Duchess, for
Thunder.
joining.
It's
That's all I'm going to say.
It's the one Tom Cruise movie that I hate less than all the other Tom Cruise movies.
Also, I think we got to give Chad a little bit more leeway. I think the thing's a little bit slower than we think. Because Duchess got it, Steve-O got it, and Great Wombatsky. Welcome, Great Wombatsky. He got it as well.
Enough time. That last time, we kept going for quite some time. They just didn't want to. But Days of Thunder, everybody knows this.
Days of Thunder.
Except for Vandal.
I've never seen it. And Big Rick, I hate Tom Cruise, man.
Bullshit.
I hate Tom Cruise.
Rubbin's racing, Steve. Oh, fuck yes.
I hate Tom Cruise, man.
Yeah, no, don't watch it. It's not worth watching. It is a terrible movie, and it
love
has
it.
Tom Cruise.
I did like him in the second Top Gun because he's all old and like humble-ish, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, and also, welcome, Great Wombatsky. What?
And that was the last episode of Famous Scars.
The last episode, we did great. We got one answer right.
Did we?
Jesus Christ. I don't know how to make that any easier. I really don't. I have no idea how to make that any easier.
What you do to make it easier is make sure Geekus or a guest will be.
Yeah, and I had both. At the beginning of the week, I had both.
And then you had just Vandal and I.
Yeah, and it's funny too because like recently I had to set up Delane's dad's Motor Trend account so he could watch Motor Trend stuff, and so it's attached to my Apple thing, and so now I keep getting ads for car stuff, and I'm like, oh, Anthony would be semi proud.
Yeah, Motor Trend's good for a while, and it's pretty cheap. I think it's only like $5.99 a month.
So $50 for the year, yeah, like.
Yeah, it is definitely a deal. Okay, well, unfortunately, I only have one thing left for us, and that is a big old fat dong party. So,
yeah, let's do it.
That's where we're going.
And it's my favorite bumper.
Sent him a note this week. Use the dong party video game bumper.
Yeah, now I know. It's like Anthony sends me emails and like it's stuff I should be doing. It's like that would make it a lot easier. Can you tell sometimes when I use the auto fucking reply? I'm at work knee deep in fucking vape juice for all these dudes and I'm like, oh yeah, I got it.
Thanks. Appreciate you. You're the best.
Way to go, pal.
Hope your day's going awesome. All right, so I wanted Angela to be able to win some dong, but unfortunately she wasn't able to make it with us this evening, so the chat and the guys will go home with a handful of dong.
We're going to do our best to go home with no dong. What
maybe a mouthful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, none.
So far, so anyway.
We got one answer right. Come on, Anthony. As your least favorite sons, at least give us that we got one answer right.
Did you get one answer right, or did Chat get it right?
Chat.
No, Days of Thunder. I got that one right.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I didn't hear it before it came out in chat.
Oh no, yeah. I said that,
there.
What's his face? Steve-O was the first one to pop it up in chat, and I said he got it right.
It was Duchess actually.
Or Duchess.
Snorkel's boozy.
Hey,
how's that different? Yeah.
I'm only on my fourth, Josh.
Okay, Mom.
You're the one being Mom telling me not to drink.
Not the table.
Anthony's losing it.
No, I'm good. I wish I would have planned more stuff because I thought we weren't going to need this much. So, but this will take us a little bit of time. So anyway, dong party. Those of you that haven't played this before, basically just choose the number of dong that you would like to win, and I'll ask you a question. These are as random as they get. They just kind of go along the decades. Is kind of how this goes. So 80s, it's like one of those FM stations. So this dong party is 80s, 90s, and today on DNG FM. Anyway, so yeah, do you guys just pick a number of dong and we will start this off? And these are all true and false this evening, so that should help. At least you'll have a 50% chance of getting them correct.
Snorkel gets to go first since I went first last game?
Yeah, and he was the only one that got one right in the last game, so why not?
Yeah.
I'll just come out swinging and try and fit 9 dong in my mouth.
Oh, wow.
Whew, going for the 9 dong off the bat.
And you said you're not my mom.
But
So the question for Snorkel is, there are 6 Harry Potter books. True or false?
Ooh.
false.
Big Rick can't handle it because he can only get 6 dong. So
Come on, Big Rick. I know you can take more. I've seen those clouds you blow out.
all right, so chat, I would love to see your answers in here. And the question is, there are 6 Harry Potter books. True or false? And Snorkel came out with it right away, and he said false. Duchess is saying false. What do you think there, Mr. Vandal? It doesn't matter, but I'd love to know.
If I remember right, they split up movies because I never read the books. I tried reading Sorcerer's Stone for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I don't. The only time I read books was in jail, and I had to, and that's the only entertainment. It's the only time I enjoyed reading. Anyways, I think it is false because I know that there was 8 movies, and they split a couple of them in half. So that's what I'm going with. That's my logic. American education at best. Steve-O
right,
says
so we got
false.
your guys' answers. Steve-O's also saying false. Snorkel, why do you think this is false?
Because I had a 50-50 shot of being right.
Okay. All right. Well, false. I know there's definitely 5. Not sure about the 6th. No idea.
Great Wombatsky. I ain't a 9-year-old man.
9-year-old. Yeah, I know.
Damn. Harry Potter movies are good.
I actually went to the kids trivia area for tonight's dong party, trying to help these guys actually get some right. So that's what's going on here. The answer to this is actually true. There are 7 Harry Potter books.
Duchess, so got it.
If there are 7 Harry Potter books, then there must be 6 Harry Potter books, which would make this a true statement.
You got us on a double technical, triple double, or whatever.
Just read the statement and answer. That's really all I'm going for. So yes, there are 7 books and 9 movies.
9 movies. I thought there was 8. See how stupid by the way, Ern's here. He said, "Oh my god, I'm so high. I fucking thought it was Saturday. What up, y'all?"
Hey, Aaron, we're just playing a little dong party, and you only missed the first question, so you're still good to go. Well, Snorkel did not get that correct. So the next one will go up for Mr. Vandal.
Since Big Rick requested it, 6 dongs, please.
Alrighty, 6 dongaroonies.
Oh, donga dinga doories. What the fuck? Oh,
One
God.
Direction was formed on the show X Factor in 2009. True or false?
Unfortunately, it's true. I think. I'm not a big, every once in a while, what is it, the one with Terry Crews, or is it America's Got Talent or whatever? Like those competition shows. I grew up on the original American Idol, Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul duel, you know what I mean?
X Factor was Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I know he did that one too, but that was back in, that's the only time I really watched that stuff, when it first came out. But every once in a while, Delaney will put it on or something, and I'll pay attention to it. But I do know One Direction was like a K-pop kind of thing, or not K-pop, they were British, and X Factor was Simon Cowell and British is all that shit. So I'm imagining Simon Cowell, his nipples in a tight black t-shirt. This is true.
Okay, let's see. Ern said he heard the dong calling his name, so that's why he came by. Snorkel, what do you think, buddy?
I have no clue.
Great Wombatsky says Vandal looks like a 12-year-old girl, so he's probably right. Stop sending me those pictures of your wiener. Your great wombat. Duchess says false. I think it was 2010, actually. Big Rick said true with nothing else added. And I'm very confident in that because this is something I just think Big Rick would know. I could see him be like, "What up, Bip Fob? One Direction Zayn is my favorite."
I don't even know any of the band members' names.
I just know it from the radio, on the way to work, on the talk radio, they talk about this shit. But yeah, no idea.
You don't even want to give a guess?
Nope, I'm good.
Ern says no idea, so it's true.
So you're sticking with true?
I'm sticking with true.
All right. So we'll go on. That one is actually false, and Duchess is right. It was 2000.
God damn. All right, Duchess, take these 6 dongs.
All right, Snorkel. So 6 and 10 are gone.
I'll go with
669. Nice.
8. Man, you guys are going for the big
You
dongs
should have
early.
did 369, so it could be like that Lil Jon song. 369.
The 2004 Olympics were held in Sydney, Australia. True or false?
Whatever Big Rick
I
says,
try and mix some
Snorkel.
Australia stuff in
Yeah.
here when I can.
Whatever Big Rick says, Snorkel, don't do it. He lives there, but he doesn't know what's going on.
Right. I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
Graham Wambaski's going to know it.
Taking a 50-50 shot and getting screwed over by a technicality. False.
Big Rick says, fuck off, boy band wannabe. Oh, come on, man.
You say technicality, I say incorrect answer.
There aren't 6, there are 7, so there aren't.
You know what? Fake news.
So if there's a pile of 6 books there, and I say there are 6 Harry Potter books, you're saying that that's not true.
In that pile? Sure, but where's the 7th one?
There
fine.
are 6.
Move next slide. Just keep it going. The technicality is rubbing me.
Think
but I
that's
don't
the
give a
reason I
shit.
wrote it that way on purpose?
Steve-O says false. Graham Basky
Don't
says
care.
false. It was 2000. I told you you'd know it. Duchess says false, so it's probably true. No, again. Duchess is Googling everything real fast.
Real fast.
He's like that hacker from the 90s movies. He's like, I'm in. And he like cracks their knuckles.
And you can use the chat, Snorkel. I'm more than happy to let you do that.
I already said false. I said false
Okay.
like the second you asked the question.
Well,
I said
because
I
you're the
have no
coolest.
fucking clue. False.
So you think it's true?
I mean, evidently. So
Graham Basky said the movie Grease was 2004 Olympics. But did he throw that spear very far?
I don't want to know what you were doing in 2004 there, Great One Basket.
He was greasing it up. Steve-O says, I remember the 2004 Olympics because of the Mario and Sonic game.
Like Mario Olympics?
Mario, I think they had like a crossover, like it was Super Mario and Sonic.
Did they jump a shark?
It's probably the rings from Sonic, and then Mario jumped through it to go get his girlfriend that somehow is always at a different motel.
So what do you think, Vandal?
I think it's false. I think it's the 2000, because I remember the Olympic rings doing the 2000.
Ah, gotcha. Well, you guys are all correct. Nice job.
Hell yeah, Snorkel. Let's share that dong, brother.
Snorkel, you got 8 dong,
definitely
man.
you
You are
get 4
killing it.
and I get 4.
Let's not be giving our dongs away so early.
Make
Okay,
sure
I'll
you're
give
Snorkel, I
it-
need to find a topic that you are totally vested in. That way I can do a trivia game about that.
Psychology and or video games.
yeah, but video games, Snorkel don't do no psychology stuff.
Yeah,
I already
nothing,
do-
nothing more fun than a psychology game. I
Yeah.
can't
We
wait
can
to
do
pick that.
psychology, statistical mechanics, or video games. Take your pick.
How about business ethics?
We don't have any ethics. What
I'm
the hell?
remem-
I wouldn't even
I'm
know what an ethic
memorizing-
was.
I'm memorizing that speech from Billy Madison.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Business ethics, yes.
Everyone in this chat is now dumber for having heard this.
Yeah, they're always dumber for.
I
having
award
heard
you
us.
no dong, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, you got some catching up to do there, Vandal. What are you picking?
You know what? Let's go for 7 dong. Let's block the tic-tac-toe.
Anthony, what you should do the next time you play, put all the hard questions at the beginning, and then give the easy ones to the.
True. The movie 2012 came out in 2010. I am saying true.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Because I'm pretty
Any
sure.
particular reason? Or-
I'm pretty sure that when this came out, because it was the end of the world movie or whatever, it
Yeah.
was right. I was able to see it on a bootleg in Afghanistan from the bazaar, because you used to be able to buy like 30 movies on like one fucking burnt CD for like $2 and 3 click pins and half a Red Bull for a local trader. And this is one of the movies I watched. I'm pretty confident because the Rock one wasn't out yet, and Volcano was fucking in the 90s. So I'm going to say this is true because I'm pretty sure I saw this when I was overseas on a bootleg, and the guy coughed through the whole recording of the movie in the theater.
Yeah, Duchess, we can play that game when I come on your show because these guys this would be worse than anything
Guess
else.
what the coil is? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Where do you think you are? How dare you?
It's one of the metal coils.
Duchess says it's false. That's a
Big Rick
nichrome
says
pichrome. Big Rick says true, so I'm fucked.
What do you think, Snorkel?
Kentucky already went to bed, so whatever his answer would be.
Oh my god.
In other words, I have no fun. Not even enough to take a guess. I have no fun.
Well, they never do movies.
It's
in
just
the
true or false.
Yeah.
It's not like
My guess is
asking you to add or subtract or multiply or anything.
Snorkel's waiting for you to make it the answer is game.
my answer is true.
Steve-O says false because Duchess said false and he cheats.
All right, so Vandal, you said that this was a true statement, and unfortunately, it came out in 2009.
Well, I knew. See, my logic, and then I forgot we're doing technicals tonight. But my logic was they never make a movie about the past like that because I know it's an end of the world movie. But it's like the world would have ended 10 years ago. And this
Except
movie,
for they made the movie Day After Tomorrow.
Yes,
all right,
they did.
you guys have a good night.
Yeah.
Another technicality.
I tried to pick things that were more current in some of these, like a lot more in the later 2000s to try and give it a shot, but just can't win for losing here.
You son of a bitch.
I know. Terrible. All right, Snorkel, you have
You know
1 through
I'm
5
going,
left.
You know I'm going for 5 dong. Come on
5,
now.
all right.
Throw that 5 dong in my face.
It's the final dong down. Do-do-do.
It's like a dong the size of Vandal's forehead. It's a 5 dong.
Oh, damn. Spicy Snorkel.
Constantine, Batman Begins, and Sin City came out in 2005. True or false?
I have no fucking clue, but Constantine was a good fucking movie.
I agree.
Also,
I can't wait
Sin
for
City
Constantine
was good too.
Sin City was great because it was the first time you saw something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
I
it
thought
was well done.
Yeah,
Batman Begins.
that bad guy on that's played by the Hobbit still kind of freaks me out. So
yeah, whatever. The hot Frodo.
But Vandal doesn't like it because Bruce Willis has hair in it, and he can't stand any movie with Bruce Willis and hair.
Wait, Bruce Willis had hair in that movie?
Yeah, he also had hair in Friends.
Yeah.
No, my mind cannot take this much. I'm going to go with false because for some reason it feels like I would have watched these in the theater if
he's like in the
they came out in
bathroom.
2005.
I mean, that's a hell of a summer lineup, I got to say. Like,
I mean, it is, but I mean,
They don't have
that's
summer
about the
lineups
same
like this
time
anymore.
Death to Smoochie came out. Also, a really good movie if you haven't seen it.
how do you put that in this? I'm not going to disagree with you. There are some great things about Death to Smoochie, but you cannot put that in the same category as these 3 movies. That's just not. That's not right. It's just not right at all.
Big Rick says true. Steve-O says true.
Look, I gotta go with false because Big Rick said true.
Gray Wambaski says true because when Tucky said so.
When Tucky didn't say anything, Great Wambowski.
I'm gonna say false because Constantine came out before a couple of these movies. I think.
I don't think it did. I think they all.
I
came
remember
out at the same
Constantine when I
time.
lived in Pahrump.
Well, the answer to this,
Constantine was-
unfortunately, guys, is they all came out in 2000.
Ah, fuck.
They did.
Yeah.
Man,
Some
the
of these
Batman
really
movie was
surprised
out.
me. That I looked at a bunch of these trying to
It's
find
almost
summers,
20 years.
and I had to
ago?
go back. I had to go back quite a ways to find 3 movies like this that came out all in the same year that were this good.
Yeah.
Like some of the years, man, were just fucking terrible for movies.
What's his face has been dead for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Shit.
Also, Duchess pulled a pro gamer move and threw this answer by saying, I want to say false. I feel like Anthony's purposely tripping them up, which is reverse psychology is what he's doing so we don't catch on to him.
Also, Duchess, you're 100% correct. And by 100% correct, I mean negative 100% correct, which is still correct.
I never called you a cheater, Dutch.
Cheatist. Cheatist.
I think you're
Cheatist.
100%
No.
on board.
I'm down. Make cheatist a thing. I
Cheatist.
feel like we need to get cheatist trending.
Yeah, sounds almost like a British term for something, you know.
Don't be such a cheatist.
It's
Bloody
actually just
cheatist.
Oh, bloody cheatist over here.
and cheatist is actually just beans spread on bread.
All right, Vandalicious, 1 through 4.
Let's go with 4.
All right, why not?
Sometime they're going to get easier. You promised us.
Actually,
The dongs
I think
are
I
always
did
hard.
Exactly what you asked me to do, and put the hard ones at the beginning. And not the end.
The dongs are always hard.
But how do I know with this crowd what's going to be hard and what's going to be easy anymore? YouTube was launched in 2005. True or false?
I'm gonna say true
Okay.
because
Any
I
particular
remember when it came out. I think I remember that same time frame, and it was right before. It was a couple years before I joined the military, and I remember no one fucking used it, and it was always like Charlie bit my finger and shit like that. And I think that's just
So, Vandal, let me ask you: is everything in your life based on at what point you were in the military?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, just asking.
I've
It's
done
the
one
same
thing I'm
exact
proud
way.
of my whole life, and it was this
It's the
mustache. No.
It was the same exact way with me. If it, yeah, 2001 to 2007. I know that time frame. Everything else fucking sucks.
Pre or post combat Crocs? That's what we're looking at here. Like, where are we at?
Vandal was in the army. He got issued combat Crocs.
I bought
I
my
got
own
issued-
combat
I
Crocs.
got-
I got issued flip
combat
flops.
loafers. So
Yeah, they won't let you wear Crocs in a fucking Holiday Inn Express. Are you
no,
kidding me?
they do not. What do you mean Holiday Inn Express? Again, your army is showing. I got 5 stars in Kuwait.
Oh, Northern Perump. Duchess says, I appreciate that, Snorkel. Ern says, I have zero concept of time or the past anymore. So true.
Aaron, right there with you.
So, Snow, are you going to guess on this one?
I feel like I'm breaking contract by not by agreeing with Vandal, but I'm pretty sure it's correct with 2005. But I'm probably off by 1 year. So
He's like, it's 2005 and a half.
actually, it was done in 2005 in December. So no.
The album was recorded, but it released in.
I have not done anything that close in a while. Anyway, yes, this is actually a true statement. So, Vandal, you did get that.
God, another
Yeah.
fucking 20. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
$4.
Just like you guys feel what I feel with the age, for sure.
No,
All right,
no.
so 1 through 3 there, Snorkel.
Well, you know I'm going with 3.
You are going with 3. Imagine that. All right.
Shocking, isn't it?
Mambo number 5 was the number 1 single in Australia in 1999.
You know, everybody talks about Mambo number 5, but they all forget about Mambo's number 1 through 4, which were bangers in their own
Boom.
right.
Boom, boom,
They're on my Spotify playlist.
boom, 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 boom.
A little
1,
bit
2, 3, 4, 5. Baby in the car, come on, let's ride.
You know, honestly, the only reason I
liquor
remember
store.
this song at all was I think about every time he sings Monica, I think of the president.
Why are they all saying Monica?
It's-
Right,
Although
that's
I
not what
loved
they're
Vandals
saying.
last week, Monica. Like that's what
he said that.
he
I
did.
have-
No, I loved it. I just I want to clip that piece out and just use it like a soundbite. Monica.
I have no clue, and I've been waiting for chat for anybody from Australia to answer so I could steal their answer, but all the Australians are either really being quiet because they're embarrassed or they don't know. So I'm going to go with true because I think they're all embarrassed that it's a true statement.
Also, Mambo number 5 will always be number 1 in my heart. Probably stupid
Number
shit
5
was the
in your
jam back
program,
then.
Number 1 in your heart.
See, I'm going to go with Great Wabowski. I'm going to go with true.
Yeah, he said probably stupid shit was the jam back then. And 1990s, man, what a time to be alive. Do you believe in life after love? After love? After
You
love?
were alive in the 90s.
Yeah,
The
I was
best
alive in the
thing
80s.
About 1999 was jamming out to that fucking Prince song. The Party Like It's 1999.
Yeah.
When it turned over to 2000 and not remembering.
And
that
also
New Year's
all
Day
around
whatsoever.
the world, around the world.
Around the world, around the world.
Yeah, and I'm blue, I'm a Dita
What do you
ball guy.
mean Duchess was? It is a banger. Jesus.
It's
Duchess just getting under my skin tonight.
Ern says it's either true or it's something worse. Big Rick says true. And yes, this song is still a banger. I have it on my rap playlist. I'll be like, listen to stuff. It's like, selling dope, fuck your mother and your sister with a blade. Oh, and the next thing it's boom, 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 boom. 1, 2.
Little better,
Yeah.
da.
I don't say one of the names though, because it's one of it's what my boss's name. So yeah.
So Snorkel's going true on this. Vandal, what do you say?
You know what? Fuck it. Australia likes the party. I'm gonna say true.
And it is 100% absolutely true.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, you
What the
started
fuck?
singing. You started singing Blue, and Blue was number 3.
Okay, Australia, you have good taste in music.
I think I
Britney
would-
Spears was number 2.
Which
Oh,
Britney Spears, though?
I can't remember because I was gonna write it down and I didn't.
baby,
but yeah,
can't
it
you
definitely
see? You're
Yeah,
growing.
One
Toxic.
More Time would have been okay. Toxic was way later than 99, wasn't
I
it?
know.
was. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
With the taste
So,
of your lips.
In
I'm
1999,
gonna
Australia, you had great music taste.
Mambo number 5 is the number 1 single for a year. It's awful.
It is.
There
was
is so
other
much
music.
better music out there than that. And it stayed number 1 because that's the deal. Like, obviously they have a lot of number 1 songs, but it was like number 1 for like 9 weeks.
Oh my god. So it was Lou Bega, Mambo number 5, Baby One More Time by Britney
Yeah,
Spears.
there we
Maybe
go.
one more time.
Yeah. Blue by Eiffel 65.
Fucking good song.
Look at the top 10. Like, it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And then Last Kiss by Pearl Jam. And then after that,
Good.
Pretty Fly for a White Guy. And then
So good.
also,
There's Sixpence None the Richer on there, I believe, too, like really high up.
yeah,
The Kiss Me song.
let me, more items. All right, so it's Blue, Baby One More Time, Last Kiss, Pearl Jam, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, Believe, which I was also singing, fucking Cher.
Yeah.
Don't Call Me Baby by Madison Avenue. Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain.
Australia, you were on something in 1999.
Smooth by Santana. No Scrubs by TLC.
Yeah, I remember the No Scrubs.
Yeah, oh my god. If You Had My Love by Jennifer Lopez.
Oh my dear Jesus.
We Like to Party by the Vanga Boys.
Oh, hells yeah.
Yeah.
That one is still a banger.
Live and
Why
Live-
should that be
yeah.
a number 1? Like, I don't think that should be a number 1.
No, Mambo should not be at number 1, but at
No.
least it wasn't something worse.
Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin.
Like
I saw
that
that,
could have
yeah.
been number 1. That would have been terrible.
Savage Garden, I Knew I Loved You.
Ooh. That's a
And
good one.
Waiting for Tonight, J-Lo. With You Would Be Here in My Arms. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I did like that song when it came out. The only reason why it's implanted in my head, if you guys remember, was when they sold CDs and commercials. It's like the top club hits of 1999. Do you really? I've been waiting for tonight. Oh, and it's just J-Lo dancing a giant rave. Like,
When You Would Be Here in My Arms.
oh
Yes, I
man.
know the song.
Yeah.
I listened to it today. So
Oh, shut up.
I have a secret dance music fetish. I won't tell anybody about. So, you know.
Anthony's
you guys
hella
right now.
like, you know, like when he's not doing stuff, he's dancing. He's got like this fucking onesie on.
You have no idea.
I'm not here to kink shame.
Dance
Snorkel.
like nobody's watching.
Is my kink.
All right,
Yeah.
so we got it.
Okay, so yes, so Snorkel, you got that one. So you've got 2 or 1 left there, Vandal.
Let's go for double dong, please. Double dongerty, please, if you will.
Double dong.
Do
All
do do
right.
do do.
The Berlin Wall came down in 1989.
Ah, fuck. I should know this with how much shit I've been
I know.
talking.
I mixed in pop culture with
Oh no!
I tried to make this as big of a mix of stuff as I could tonight.
No, you are definitely killing it tonight with the mix of it. You're like the news guy from the MTV 90s. What's his name? Kirk or something?
Kurt Louder.
Yeah, Kirk Louder with MTV News. Like,
Not Kirk, it's Kurt.
It's
yeah,
Kurt.
what did I say?
It's not Kurt Cobain.
I'm gonna say true because in the 90s.
Don't be disrespecting Kurt Louder, man. He got me through a lot of tough times.
I'm gonna say true because the 90s was when the Soviet Union collapsed, Berlin Wall came down, democracy spread. Putin wasn't pooping his pants yet, and with cancer. That's when we got really cool techno. That was when EDM was called techno from East Europe. And so, yeah.
Yeah, Big Rick, you come to the United States, I'll let you see me on a stripper pole.
Graham Besky says, I'm going true. I think it's about 10 then. And Kurt Loader, it says not louder.
Okay.
Louder milk, if you will.
I'll go along with that. I trust, so I will say that that's probably correct.
Steve O says true. You got to trust Ern. He was on there for his modeling segment. Steve O says true. Duchess says true. Big Rick says true. And then Ern says loader. Loader? I don't ever even met her.
Loader? Probably. Wait, never mind.
Does that thing beep
I still haven't gotten an answer from Vandal.
Yeah, Vandal's just been rambling.
Yeah.
I thought I said true.
He did a good job waiting on the chat, trying to figure out which way he was going to go with this. So
I think it's true because that's when Soviet Union collapsed and all that shit.
Okay, well, this is in Germany, so.
I understand that, but it was a separation of communism and democracies.
Yeah, East German bloc was communist. It was, split that way because of Russia.
Sure, you don't know Corvette Summer, but you know this. Like,
hey, I know world history.
This is important.
It is important.
Way more important. the dissolving of the Iron Curtain was a big deal.
And then
I didn't feel a change at all when this happened. I was,
You were in your 20s.
Okay, remember when you said, do you base everything off your military experience?
I was not in my 20s.
Grabowski was 10. I was 8. You were in your early 20s?
No, god damn it.
89, I was 2.
I was only like 17.
Oh, I was 3. I was 3.
That's close enough.
Yeah, I was 3 years old.
Being 3, that hurts my brain. Ugh.
But yeah, and then what the fuck was I going to say? Oh yeah, and you remember you asked, do I base everything off the military experience? Yes, and also this is something you should probably know if you're over there, thinking about ideologies. But watch me get it.
Join the military.
Watch me get it wrong after having all this to say.
No, you absolutely got it right. That is absolutely correct. So Daniel's got 6 dong and Snorkel had 11.
The fall, October, September, November, December, somewhere in there.
I don't know. It always looks sad.
All right, so we're gonna make this last question worth 6 dong.
Oh shit!
We're not even having a tiebreaker. What?
Well, there is no tiebreaker. I know
there's no.
Daniel's got 6 and you've got 11. So
all right, where's the button?
Question correct. We'll get it. So
tear down this wall.
I'm gonna let you guys both answer this question. We'll see who gets it right. So Rocky IV, Goonies, and Back to the Future all came out the same year. True or false?
Oh,
fucking way.
True.
Goonies never say die. Look, Vandal went with true, so I'm obligated to say false. Let's wait for chat.
I'll let you guys do whatever you like.
I'm just going with that.
The only thinking I have behind this is if you look at the way the Goonies looks like, how it's filmed all back then, it wasn't a terrible movie. It was a great movie, but the quality of the recording and all that stuff, and it had that weird hazy thing. That's what I remember from the Rocky movie, and that's the only thing I remember from the Rocky movie is that it looks like it was recorded the same style.
The Goonies was like that because it was filmed in Astoria, Oregon, which has never seen sunlight.
Yeah. And?
Actually, when you said back then, all I can think about now is back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. My Jones. 281-330-8004. Hit me up on the low. 004.
About to blow. Anyway.
I love that's your hip hop.
I got money in the bank. What do you think about that?
All right. So Ern says sounds about right. True. November 89. Yep, was 10, said Great One Batsky. Steve O says true.
Yeah, I didn't know it was November, but yeah, I knew it was 1989.
But it was the fall was in the fall. I just didn't.
I like the thing is like I didn't know the exact month and stuff because they were like I remember videos of watching it and stuff like that, and they're all wearing like puffy, sad looking like winter clothes, and I'm like that's what it always looks like in Eastern Europe to me. So it's hard to tell if it's like summer or not. You know, everyone looks sad. Like
Big Rick really making me feel old too because I was like a junior in high school, and I was like I was 2.
I was shitting my pants still. I mean, I still do, but
that year.
Yeah,
but I was 8 when it fell, or for a month after it fell, I turned 9.
Yeah, that was back when I was shitting my pants. Not that I haven't stopped, but
in my freshman year of high school, I had somebody who had a piece of the Berlin Wall because his dad was there and had smuggled out a chunk of the concrete.
No, it's cool. They built the London Bridge or whatever it is in Lake Havasu where all the meth heads are up the street from here. But Big Rick said true, so Anthony.
And the big winner of the Dong Party this evening with a grand total of 12 Dong is Christopher Vandal.
Yay! Because he said 12. That's more than 11. Because if you add 6, it was 7. Wow, dude. I sound like a math
if you
book.
add 6 in Anthony's world, it would be 6 to 7 would be 14.
Well, he had 6, and the last question was worth 6, so it's 12.
Yeah,
the only reason I made it worth 6 is because you had 11. So
I was ripping on you for the 6 and 7 books thing.
You know why 6 was afraid of 7?
There we go.
Do you know why 6 was afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
It's like how many animals did Moses take on the ark?
Too many.
Way too many.
You gonna tell me Moses?
It was Noah, not Moses.
Yeah.
That's the point I was trying to make there. But
Can you believe Moses brought mosquitoes on the ark?
No. But I do believe that he brought on Noah's shark.
I hate it here.
Oh God, I forgot about that movie. No, why do you make
a shark?
No,
but I mean, legitimately think about it. When was the last time that you saw a summer setup that you were this excited about? I mean,
no.
I gotta be honest. This was 1985.
Yeah.
Okay? And
I was 3. I was not excited.
Well, I was unbelievably stoked because Back to the Future was
swimming
awesome.
in some ball sacks.
The Goonies was awesome, and Rocky IV makes me hate Russians to this day. So it's just this was an incredible. And you look like I'm sure Vandal could do this, but I mean, if you look over the last few years, like try and find something that's set up. I mean, Marvel even included, you get a Marvel movie. Like you don't get like this kind of setup, and I don't see anybody else putting out like fantastic shit like that.
No, and like even like, cause don't get me wrong, like the Marvel movies come out, they're cool and stuff. I enjoy them. But the thing is like you're saying, there's no like full summer long blockbusters anymore. And like I understand everything is a remake of a remake of a remake of a remake. It's always been that way. But nowadays it's just like I guess maybe I'm getting older or something. Like nothing is exciting anymore. It's like I'm not like I know that you hate a lot of this stuff. That's the remake stuff. Some of it I'm like it's okay. But it's like, I'm not getting excited for it. I'm not reliving that emotional childhood. So there's not really a whole lot of originality anymore. There's no like 3 movies that come out in summer. It's like it's like the Walmart of movies now. It's you got your love movie, your action movie, and then whatever the fuck Ben Affleck's in. Like that's it.
Or a kids movie.
Yeah,
so
or a kids movie. That's
kind of where you deal with, yeah.
And that's the thing is like I haven't watched a kids movie since like Toy Story 3. Like I've never watched Cars or any of this shit. I learned all that shit from memes. But it's like I don't even like Pixar movies are great. They're wholesome and they're cool to look at. All the moms have the big butts. You know what I mean? But it's like
It's one of the best movies ever made.
And I haven't watched anything since of a Pixar movie like Incredibles, all this stuff. Everyone talks about it and all. Like I have no fucking clue. But there's like it doesn't seem exciting anymore. There's not like there's no lineups like that. There's not.
Yeah, I think there's probably this thing too. Like when you're a kid, you watch certain things, but then when you have kids, you kind of get involved in other things too that you may or may not like. And some of these movies they design around, knowing that adults are in the room, so they make them exciting for both.
Yeah.
Funny storyline. Because that's kind of what they did with Cars. Like Cars is semi-entertaining to watch no matter how old you are. You're kind of because believe me, there's plenty of kids movies out there that I've had to suffer through that you're just like, oh my God, is this ever going to end? Like this is the worst fucking piece of shit. I deal with that with adult movies enough. I don't need it with kids movies, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I know like they're probably good and stuff because like it's not that I stopped watching movies. Like I'd rather wait like a couple years after a movie comes out. It's on a streaming service, and if it's like a series of movies, I'm more interested because I'm not a big fan. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still like single shot movies, like that I like and stuff. But I'm more interested in something that I can binge, and that's where I'm at with stuff. It has to be bingeable. That's why I think I like the Marvel stuff so much. It all connects. There has to be some kind of universe, and like I've always thought you should turn some TV shows into movies, but like the TV shows are great because there's so many episodes, and that's what they're doing now, and I'm okay with it, And
I think I'm like you about that too, because if I'm flipping through some of these apps and I find a show that I like, I look to see how many episodes, and if it's just one season, I'm like,
yeah,
I move on because it's like I want to be more involved than just a single season, and that's terrible because it could be a great single season show. Like, and I found a few of those.
yeah,
but you're right. Like, it has to be multiple seasons, and I think a lot of times it's because I have something on while I'm working,
yeah.
and I don't want to have to constantly be finding something else to watch. It's like, oh, this has got 8 seasons. We'll just let it run, But you always know at that 3rd to 4th season, that's when things just get awful. Like, it just starts running downhill because they don't have any plan for it. It's kind of like a lot of YouTube shows out there. They get all excited about doing it, and then about 2 years in, they're like, we got shit to talk about anymore. Let's have some people on.
Yeah.
So speaking of next week.
It's been 3 years.
It's been at least 3. Yeah. You've been doing this for way longer than I have. So
yeah, 5
it just
years?
got good when I came on. So I mean, that's what it was.
I will say this, I did have more girls watching before I had you on. Okay.
Probably true. I don't doubt that at all. Yeah. The beard scares them off. That's just how it is. Although I'm having an exceptional beard day today.
Yeah, it's very
it looks
floofy.
Fantastic.
Like
it is. It's very foofy today.
like a Shih Tzu named Bruiser. Like,
but you were talking about seeing stuff in movie theaters, and I think it was this week. It might have been last week. My son sent me something that he saw, and it was this movie theater that is taking it up to another level. So like when you buy a ticket, you get like free buffet, like concession stand stuff, like throughout the entire movie. And they have like pizza and hot dogs and chicken wings and popcorn and nachos, and you just get as much as you want.
And see,
that is a new concept for a movie theater for sure.
I would even be willing to pay like $30-$40 to do that because you get the movie and you get the food. One of the worst part about the theaters is that they gouge you for everything when you go to a normal one. Like, like a $4 bag of popcorn maybe, and they charging you like what, $13-$14 for it last time I went, for a large one, which barely, like, you eat half of it in the previews. I'd pay probably even like up to like $60 for like a movie theater you walk into and they have fucking chicken wings. Are you kidding me? Nachos and shit, you just go and grab some.
Yeah, and they had like these pizza buffets, like you'd see it, like, I don't know if you guys have like CC's pizza out there, but there's like these pizza buffet things, and that's what it looked like. They had all kinds of different pizzas out there with different toppings, and you could just have what you wanted. And I know there was more stuff with that, but like I said, last time I went to a movie theater and got to pick my seat for the first time, that freaked me out a little. I was like, what the hell is this? Not that I didn't like it. It was just like something I wasn't expecting. The electric reclining chairs, that's a nice thing. They're doing everything they can to get people back out to the theater. And watching a movie in a theater, there's really nothing like that. I mean, it's very, very all-inclusive, very all-encompassing when you do watch something in a theater. But, it's just most of us don't do that anywhere near where we used to. It was funny because some of the apps that I have a setup on them, which is kind of like regular TV, where you can just tune into a station that they have, like it's their comedy station or it's their whatever, and it'll play like whatever they have on tap throughout the day, and you can just let it run. Yeah, and it will just pick the next thing. I tried doing that earlier today, and I'm like, I can't. Like, it's just because I want to be able to pick what I watch. I don't want them to pick what I watch. And I'm like, oh, let's see what's coming on next. Nope, don't want to watch that. Let's go to on demand.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like, we've gotten to the point where like those are useless anymore. I don't know who's using those. I don't know who's watching that stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing that I use it for is they have a bunch of music channels at the very high end. And so if you like a particular kind of music and you don't want to pick every song that you're listening to, you just throw it on there and that works for that. But yeah, it's a different thing. And I wish I knew where this movie theater was, or I would hope that they would come out with more of them, because that's something that would entice me to go.
Yeah, it would definitely.
I'm not saying I would, but it would entice me.
It's funny because I just remembered the other day, we were driving down the street of it's not like the greatest area, but it's not a terrible area of town. And someone took a corner lot where like a gas station used to be and turned it into a mini drive-in theater. And like, I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
how the experience would be being that close because it wasn't. It's a busy street, you know what I mean? Not like honking horns like New York City shit, you know. But it looked pretty cool, and it like maybe you could put like 15 cars in it and stuff. And they had a taco truck, like you had like 2-3 taco trucks or something like that out there, you know. And then you go
Yeah.
get like I think it was like $20 or whatever for to get in, and then like the tacos was like $5 a plate or something. And I was like, that's not bad at all.
I thought with Corona that drive-in theaters would have made a big resurgence, and
Yeah.
it didn't.
They
I really thought that would have been the way to go.
out here they did actually. We had two
Okay.
that we. So when I was a kid, there's this one that they had, and I used to go to as a kid. I was over by the Texas Station Casino, and I actually saw like Con Air there. I think even like and I saw like what was it? What's the fucking movie with fucking Liv Tyler and her dad sings the fucking song Armageddon? Like
Armageddon.
yeah, I saw like I can't remember shit anymore. But
I hate that song. It's the only
We
reason I know.
noticed.
yeah.
I fucking hate that song.
But yeah, I saw that there, and so they closed down after like I think it was like 2002 or something, right? And they always had the facility there. They never did anything with it. They had like one on this side of town, one on the other side of town. And then when COVID came back or whatever, everyone in Vegas, it was kind of like when like they're like, oh, stay in your house, like stay home, don't go to work, don't go around people, and like the whole city shut down because it's a hospitality city, you know, before everyone started moving here. And so like it's like a free school day, you know what I mean? Like the day before school, like, you know, the last day of school kind of thing. Everyone's out like walking their dogs and like going to Costco and like home projects. The lines out of every Home Depot was like 2 miles deep, you know? So people were out and about, but like, you know, everyone's getting mad, like stay away from each other. So the theaters actually opened up or whatever because the city talked to them or whatever to have like things for people to do to go with, you know, so you can sit in your car, not close to people and get COVID. And so they had that set up, and it was doing pretty good when the pandemic first hit. But I don't think I've seen anything about it since. But they did make a little bit of resurgence out here, and that was a long story short that you're not going to clip because that was kind of boring.
No. I enjoy some conversation from time to time. I was reading in chat. Ray Wambatsky, Romeo Must Die was the last movie that you wanted at the cinema.
That was a good movie. The Romeo Must Die is the one with Jet Li, and he's yeah. And dude, okay. Can we talk about those series of movies real quick? If you guys remember back when Jet Li had all those like random ass movies where it was like Jet Li and he's like in the hood and stuff like that. Like those were all good movies. Like it was like the Wu-Tang Clan kind of thing where it's like, you know, hood dudes. And
I thought
then,
the
like,
one was a good movie.
Yeah.
I really I thought it was fun, you know? And that's Jason Statham with hair.
Yeah.
You think Bruce Willis with hair is bad? Jason Statham with hair is horrible.
Like, I thought he was contractually obligated to take off his shirt and have no hair. What the fuck?
That's after the first transporter.
Jason Statham's hair looks like the hair fairy wiped her ass on his head. Like it's bad. It's really bad. So no, I think you're right. The whole Jet Li thing to me there was some really good, like Hero is a great movie. And I even like what was the one with the monkey something? What was the name of that? Like the Monkey Kingdom I can't remember what the name of that one was.
Let me see if I can find it.
But the first time it sounds awful, but the first time I got introduced to Jet Li was Lethal Weapon 4.
Really?
Yeah. Sad but true.
Monkey King.
Monkey King. Okay.
Yeah. The Forbidden Kingdom.
Yeah, the Forbidden Kingdom. That's right.
He's assassin.
I think they did a second one of that wasn't him, so I didn't even see that one. But the first one wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
And that's back when, like, you know, everything wasn't CGI, so they were actually blowing up cars, you know, and you know, like going around like flipping houses over and knocking shit up, you know, and blowing stuff up. And I know some of it's CGI. Clearly, you know, like the Empire State Building's not collapsing or nothing, but that was back when.
Yeah, I think Jet Li was one of those actors that really never got what he truly deserves because I thought he was really good. Like I never really had anything negative to say about movies that
he was a good actor.
Except for maybe the one with DMX, but other than that.
You didn't like that one?
I mean,
you didn't like DMX yelling at you the whole time?
Yeah, it was fun, but was it the top tier Anthony Anderson movie? I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, I think that whole genre, like they were like, all right, the Black and Asian community, you know, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, we're done, and like you never saw anything again.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, well, it's the truth.
Like, I'm not going there.
It's the truth. Like, it's not offensive. It's like exactly what it was. It was the blend. It's the Black and Asian community have a lot of ties together with stuff. Wu-Tang Clan. A lot of Black people I know love anime and stuff like that. I think that.
Can you ask them if they like Simon Says? Because I'd really like to know.
No, I don't. Here's the thing. It's Dennis.
Contact them at like 3:18 a.m.
Dennis Rodman was for the.
That's a good time to contact people.
Dennis Rodman was for the white people. That's all I'm saying. You remember the racial draft on Dave Chappelle, like on the Chappelle show?
Yes.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Nobody can forget the racial draft.
Yeah.
Take the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Duchess says this is the longest car wash I've ever seen in my whole life, Vandal. Don't worry, it's green. I pay $5 a month and I get unlimited car washes. So I just sit here for 2 hours while a guy in the back covered in body spray is mad that he can't go meet his girlfriend at the club.
What's really funny is the thought of you actually having a car and a car wash. You don't own a car. You don't drive a car.
This
Why
is
the fuck
actually
would you be in a car
actually
wash?
Here. Let me introduce you to my Uber driver. Like, no,
Is he Jamaican?
no.
I couldn't stop thinking about that story all week. Like that's such a phenomenal fucking story. Like I've been looking at backgrounds and all kinds of stuff to be able to make that animated because it's just that's.
I was gonna say if there's somehow you can make it look like I'm in the backseat of a car telling it, like and the car's like.
Yeah, I found a really cool AI generator that I can make stuff like that with. I know there's one out there that does all the fucking selfies and all that shit. That's not what this is. It's something completely. I can actually type in what I want and it will generate the background or whatever it is that I want.
See how AI generate like technology is super cool, but then again I make fun of people for doing stupid shit on the internet, and you're over here like, yeah, I can make this high quality stuff. I'm doing this, and I'm over here just doing AI generated images of Nick Cage holding a pig. That's the world we live in. Although
your Three's Company thing today was pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely used
If
Reface.
you made this, it was pretty good.
I did not make it. I used Reface. I'm a fraud now. I'm a real vape-tographer.
Because I use that. I use them for some things. It's just usually I make changes to it after I'm done with it.
It's just so easy. It's I don't have to do the Photoshop layers and stuff. It's been a busy week.
They just don't have everything. If they had everything, it would be cool. But they just don't have everything.
Like their GIFs kind of suck. I'm not a big fan of their GIFs, but so
they're bad.
Yeah, I'll go find a GIF. I mean, not GIF, but I'll go find something, off of the internet and then type it in. Anyways, I'm drawing on. We got 10 minutes left, so let's go ahead and start signing out now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. So, we do something different all the time. And, yeah. So next week we will have a guest and, we'll talk more shit. Literally.
Oh, are we not letting them know?
Oh, you can tell them whatever you want, pal.
Okay.
It's your show.
Carpet Waste.
Just come on here and hang out.
Yeah, okay. Carpet Waste will be joining us next week, a.k.a. otherwise known as Sewer Rug. So, yeah, we will have...
Why are you dead naming him?
Dead naming? Man, stop gas lamping me.
Gas lamp.
Look, I'm close enough to Portland. I have to remind you about certain things.
That must be a steampunk thing.
Graham Basky says, wait, what? You have the power to put Dean Cain into something watchable? What the hell are you still doing here?
He raises a valid point.
Some actors you just can't help.
You just have to pay them for cameos, which is 1/10 of what they would even make.
Yeah, that's the only way I could get any good acting out of him. Is like, okay, now say this. All right, here's your $100. All right, now say this.
It's because you actually gave him a script. None of the other people do. They're like, oh, he'll figure it out.
They just tell him to wing it.
Oh,
you're a white dude and you're stuck in a house. Go.
All right, I'm going to start signing out. So thank you, chat, for showing up. You can find me on Instagram at @I'm_Anthony Ramella. I do run a small media company called Oink Squad. You can head over to oinksquad.com and pick up a fantastic shirt. If you need any multimedia stuff, just hit me up. Instagram is usually the quickest way to find me, but there are other ways as well. We enjoy doing this show just because we have fun doing it, and we appreciate you guys coming to hang out. I am also going to be on Mixing It Up this week. They have asked me to come over and hang out with those guys. So I'll be mixing up a liquid and probably playing something stupid over there too. So feel free to join me on KVTV's YouTube channel on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And you can watch me mix some stuff with the other guys that are on there and, try and make that show a little more entertaining because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Vandal, why don't you take us on home, buddy?
All right, everybody. As you heard, you can find Anthony over on Mixed It Up. Snorkel was here. He's also probably a booze brain right now. Going to Uber Eats $30 worth of Taco Bell.
Jack in a Box. What the fuck are you talking about?
KFC.
No KFC. The only thing good at KFC is their mashed potatoes.
I don't even know about that anymore. Anyways, Snorkel's going to go eat some magic sand that you see on Etsy. And you guys have been beautiful.
Kinetic sand.
It moves. Is it a solid? Is it a liquid? It's also is it my bowel movements? Probably. But you guys are lovely. We love you, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Deuces.
Oh, technically. Poop.